David Hale.
All right, how are you, Marty?
Mayor, you're upbeat tonight.
Hey, it's a good night.
Pulled a lot of positives out in very difficult times.
Yes, thank you.
Just commented to Councilman Foltz and Councilman Snyder that being an elected official these days is very challenging.
Yeah, it's a big challenge because what's happening is the cost of providing services to the residents and to the businesses continues to go up, but the revenue doesn't increase at the same rate. And in some cases, particularly with local municipalities, their revenue is declining. With the local government funds, with the estate tax, you can see in the city of North Canton, from the year 2007, our general fund was at $9.1 million, and now for projected 2014, that's a 25.4% decrease, down to $6.7 million. Big challenge.
Somewhere along the line, North Canton's going to have to deal with that revenue problem, right?
Yes, yeah.
Sooner than later?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's what we have to look at. I don't think there's really one solution. I mean, obviously, we've had to increase. You have to look at the property taxes. You have to look at permits and fees. You also have to look at ways that you can decrease your overall operational costs. Find ways that you can contract services if it's going to be more cost efficient, or cross-utilize city employees. So I don't think that there's one method that you can utilize. I think you have to use kind of a multiple prong approach.
In talking to Councilman Snyder, he expressed some concerns about the bill or the state's going to wants to collect income taxes, and his number was that it could impact North Canton $400,000 negatively.
Yeah, and if that's the case, if that's the case, that's going to be a real problem. I mean, it's something that we're going to have to be proactive about, and that we've got to address, because we simply, right now we're a very efficient and lean operation, but there's really nothing left to cut other than the services themselves, which we don't want to do.
Now, you saw the superintendent of North Canton Schools presentation and their financial picture. 16 and 17.
Yeah, it's very similar.
They get to a $6 million projected deficit if there aren't any. And so the relevance to city government, as I see it, is that if North Canton City is going to ask for additional revenues, it's going to have to be probably in 2015.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think it's just, again, you've got to really assess what your needs are, because I know that the people in North Canton, they'll pay for services as long as they believe that it's worthy and cost efficient and effective. If not, then it's not going to happen.
Do you have a preference in what model you're looking at to raise additional revenues?
I don't have anything specific as far as, looking at income tax or looking at property tax or looking at fees, or whether we, contract some services out, or whether we utilize our existing model. I think you just have to look at it. I think it's more of you look at it on a departmental basis, because depending on the departments and the service that they're providing to the city, it could be a little bit different for each one.
Mayor David Hale, City of North Canton, on his State of the City message this April 7th, 2014.